Julie with Craft with Julie. I'm excited to craft with you guys this morning. We're going to be working on the May Stamp of the Month project kit that I send out for free. When you purchase this stamp set, and this is it right here for this month, it's called You Can Do Anything. All those fun sentiments and this beautiful mountainscape and these cute little clouds and a little tree and birds, all the fun things. So this is a stamp set, or the May Stamp of the Month. You can purchase it for $18.95 or get it for $5 with a $50 purchase, or it is free for Close to My Heart VIP customers when they purchase or when they place a $50 order. So there's a lot of different ways that you can get this set. It is only available until the end of the month, so we have a little bit longer to grab it. But when you order this stamp set, I will send you this kit in the mail as a picture of the projects. It tells you what products are included in there, and then what you will need to complete the projects, and then some written instructions. So I'm just going to go through and create all 3 cards with you. I am a visual person, and so I know a lot of you are as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you how I created each one. You can find this stamp set on my website, which is juliescott.closetomyheart.com. And a quick reminder, there is a Close to My Heart flash sale going on right now until the 24th. So you might want to hop on there and see what specials are available. And all of this sale items are available while supplies last. So you can grab some great deals, the stamp of the month. And this month, don't forget, I'm giving away the Well Done stamp set for anyone that places an order. So lots of fun things going on. So let's go ahead and get started with these projects. So I'm just going to open this up. I try to make it as easy as possible for you. Everything is organized in here. So you have card 1, card 2, and card 3, and then your little accents are in a little package. So I'm just going to set these aside. You will need scissors, adhesive, phone tape, and card bases. And then the ink I'm using is Sapphire and Intense Black. So let's go ahead and start with card number 1, which is this one right here. I'm going to move these out of the way. Okay, so what we'll want to do is grab a card base. And we are going to attach, getting organized, here we go. Okay, we're going to start with the harbor and then move to the, oh goodness, desert rose. There we go. I'm going to use a light sign on both of those so we can see the stamp. So Close to My Heart's cardstock is 2 tones. So one side's dark, one side's light. For this project, I wanted to use the light side so you could see the image better. Here is Sundance, and the last one is Peach. And I actually used the dark on the peach. Okay, so that's how they're going to be layered. So we're going to go ahead and attach those to our card base, and then we're going to stamp on it. So it's about 1/4 of an inch up. So I have my handy mat that has all the dimensions on it. This is called the Versa mat. Somebody asked me last time I did a video. I like to have 2, so when I'm scrapbooking, I have them side by side. I have a set here in my studio, and then I also have a set at my desk. So I really love this mat. Okay, so you might want to trim these little edges if they weren't cut exactly, which it looks like there's a little bit of an overhang, but that's okay. We're just going to trim those. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp the mountain background. So I've got my big stamp or block. You'll want your foam piece. We're going to stick that underneath so we get a nice image. And we're going to peel this off. Nice, fun stamp. Oh, I wanted to quickly tell you that how I decided on this color palette. I grabbed Close My Heart's idea book that's called Love of Color, and I knew I wanted kind of a sunset kind of color palette, and so I just what color did I look up? I can't remember. So in the book, I should have brought it with me. It has each color that Close My Heart has, and then it gives you color combinations based on that color. And that is how I came up with this color combination. It was in the book. I I am not that good to come up with these amazing color combinations. So that is where I found this combo. And then we're going to stamp this in intense black or just black ink. We're not going to be coloring it or anything, so you can use any color of ink. We're going to make sure we get all nice and covered. And then I stamped it where that line is, right there on that desert rose. So it's just barely above that line. So the reflection looks like it's in the harbor, so kind of like a lake effect. And then the sun or moon is in in the Sundance. So that's kind of the progression I went with that. So hopefully that made sense. All right, so now we're going to grab these adorable little clouds, and we're going to stamp them. So this one, the bigger, puffier one, right here. And then this other one, we're going to stamp on the left-hand side. And then the last one is this teeny little bird. And I should have brought a 1x1 block, but I forgot we had this little baby bird. And I'm just going to put 2 in the center like that. Isn't that quick and easy? What a fun card. And you could add a sentiment if you wanted, or you could leave it like that. This might be a really good card to give to a guy, like a masculine card. So there we go. That's card number 1. Okay, so card number 2 is the clouds. So it's this one right here. And I kind of got the idea from the idea book. If you look at the artwork they had in there, they had the clouds, and I really like that. So grab your pile of number 2s. And we're going to stamp this white piece with the bigger cloud, so the puffier cloud. So this one right here. Let me scooch these over. Okay. We're going to basically just kind of random stamp some of these clouds. And I just kind of lined them up, trying to stamp them in different places. And technically you don't have to stamp the ones right here because we're going to cover them up. But to keep my pattern, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, all right. So kind of something like that. And then sapphire, or if you have a different blue, and the bracket right here. This is from the Stitch Bracket, or the Fancy Brackets Thin Cut. And they have that fun stitched border right there. And I thought it would look really nice on this sentiment. So the sentiment I'm using is it says, "It's a beautiful day to go after your dreams." Wouldn't that be a really nice like graduation card, since graduation is coming up? Put in the comments if you are celebrating a graduate. My son is graduating from high school, so things are a little bit busy around here with all the end of school, end of your high school career. So I'm just going to stamp that right there in the sapphire. Okay, so now we can go ahead and assemble this card. I'm going to grab another card base. Okay. So this color right here is Carolina. Oh, and I didn't put it on the list of colors. I'm sorry. And then this is sapphire. And then I thought it would look really nice with the white. So we're going to add the dark side of Carolina to the center of our card. I don't know if I've ever talked about it before, but when I assemble my cards, I like to do them flat. I know some people fold them over first and then assemble, but this way I feel like it's easier to assemble it instead of having it kind of bulky underneath there. Have everything flat, if that makes sense. Okay, there's our sapphire. And then our clouds. So cute. And then we have "It's a beautiful day to go after your dreams." And we're going to use some 3D foam. Hopefully I have some here. My little, I have a tray of supplies that I leave here in my studio, and sometimes it gets a little low and I forget to restock. So I'm just going to do it on this side, because we're going to cut off part of that bracket. Okay, so I think I'm going to add one right here just in case, to make sure that we have all of them covered. Okay, so let's take off our 3D foam. This is the thin 3D foam. I like the thin on the cards. Okay, so funny story. Hold on, let's put this on and then I'll tell my story. So we're just going to lay that right there. So the points are just barely on the white. Okay, so we had 3D foam come out. I loved it, used it all the time. And then the thin came out and I'm like, no, I'm not going to use the thin. It's too thin. It doesn't give me enough oomph when I use it. And my friend's like, you've really got to try it. And I didn't for a really long time. And then I tried it and now that's all I use. So don't be afraid to try something new. Okay, so that's card number 2. Okay, last one is this one right here. And this is where we're going to use our cute little accents and all of these stripes of papers. These are the mix-ins. And then you'll have a little piece of white. So these are the mix-in paper collection. I have to say this is probably my most favorite that we've come out with so far. I think I'm on my 3rd package because I've been using it so much. And then you've probably seen a lot of different projects with it as well. So it's a good one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay these on my card base just so I can get them lined up where I want. And these are measure 3/4 by 3. So if you have a lot of scraps, this would be a really good card design to use up some of those scraps. Okay, so now let's stamp our sentiment. And this one I used "You Matter in This World." I mean, who wouldn't want that card? That's just a great card to send to anybody. I think May is Mental Health Month. And to me, that would be a great card to send to someone that might be struggling a little bit. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there that struggle with it. So you matter in this world. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get assembling. So I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back and line those up. Hey, what do you think of this stamp set? Let me know in the comments. Is it one that you like? Or now that you've seen it used, now you have to have it? Or that's the problem when I start seeing people design projects with different papers and stamps. I'm like, now I have to have it all. I hope you guys enjoyed this kit. I think that designing the Stamp of the Month kit is one of my favorite things to do. Just because it's, I don't know. I don't even know why. I just love it. Okay, so what we're going to do is grab this silver embellishing thread, and I'll get my little heart out. This is a really fun embellishment if you haven't used it before. So if it has little kinks in it, you can just kind of use your fingers to straighten it out a little bit. And then let me grab my, oh, I took my glue dots out of here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put some 3D foam on the back of this, and then I'll attach it. Okay, hold on. You'll see what I'm doing. Okay, so put some 3D foam on the back of your sentiment. Oh, I'm running out. Shoot. Hold on. Let's see if I have... Okay, we're saved. I have a little bit more. Okay. So what I'm going to do is wrap... Oh, hold on. Let's take this off. You'll see what I'm going to attach this right to it. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it around my fingers a couple times. So it's kind of a loop. Pinch it in the center. And then I am going to attach it to my project, just right there. If you had a glue dot, you could add it with a glue dot, but I need to take an inventory of what my supplies I have in here before I start videos. I'm just going to attach it right there, and then you can kind of play with it a little bit just to see where you want it. Isn't that fun? Just a little loop of funness right there. Then I'm going to take my black acrylic heart and use some, oh wow, that's a lot of glue. Just squeezed out. Hold on. Happy Saturday, everyone. Okay. And I'm going to attach the little acrylic hearts right there. And there we go. That is card number 3. So fun. Okay, so I'm going to pull these back in. Again, this is May's Stamp of the Month, which is called You Can Do Anything. It's available until the end of May, so about another week, I think. Yes. You can find it on my website, juliescott.closetomyheart.com. When you order this stamp set, I will send you this card kit in the mail for free. And make sure and go and check out Close to My Heart's flash sale that's going on right now until the 24th. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.